living in Carlsbad is going to be boring. That was my biggest fear before moving here. Maybe my wife Stephanie's. She was probably a little bit more afraid of it than myself, but the honest truth is we lived here for a year and a half now, and I want to tell you exactly what we think about living here. My name is Dan Parker with the Best Life Home Team, Carlsbad's camera-ready realtor, and in this video I'm going to talk about my favorite habits of living in Carlsbad, what I stopped doing, and my absolute favorite places to check out and go and visit. So to just give you some perspective as to why we were so worried about moving to Carlsbad, so we actually started in the city of San Diego. We bought our first house in 2015. We sold that house and actually rented part-time in Encinitas because our goal was we wanted to live walking distance of the ocean, experience what North County was like, see if it was for us. And the truth is, we loved it. We fell in love with Encinitas. It's a wonderful place to live. Downtown Encinitas, Leucadia, Cardiff, they all have their unique little aspects to them. They're great walkable places. The beaches are awesome. The people are great. And so we fell in love with that lifestyle. But when we moved to Carlsbad, you can see here exactly how loud that train is down here. When we moved to Carlsbad, we were worried because we were missing out on that Encinitas lifestyle. The truth is, we still live close enough to where we can go down there, but we don't really. So we've kind of grown accustomed to the life here in Carlsbad. So one thing I've definitely learned about living in Carlsbad for a year and a half is the best of the best restaurants, the best shopping centers, the best beaches. And so here you go. You don't have to waste your time. I can tell you right now, best beach, Carlsbad State Beach. I like how serene it is. Parking is not great, but that's also what makes the beaches so awesome, is because there are fewer people if you can figure out how to get there. Personally, we like to ride our e-bikes. We tie them up over there. It's fantastic, makes it very, very easy. Best shopping center is going to be Bressi Ranch. Now, this is a newer shopping center, and just everything's really nice. They have a Sprouts. They have that infamous Trader Joe's that everyone wants access to. They have some restaurants, some other shops. Great shopping center. The best area just to hang out in is obviously going to be Carlsbad Village. This is the biggest area with most restaurants, most shops, and everything. But specifically, if you're looking to come here during the day and get some food, go to the cottages. They have Chutes, which has craft beer and fresh tacos and seafood. It's really good. It's kind of this outdoor area, newer building, great local owners. They started their restaurant group up in Oceanside, and then they brought it down here to Carlsbad, which we really appreciate. And if you're looking for date night, check out the Campfire group. I don't know the name of the restaurant group, but they have Campfire. They have June and Jolie, which is a Michelin star restaurant and fantastic for special anniversaries. And then they just opened Wildling, which is awesome for brunches. Really just anything. The food is spectacular. Highly recommend. And lastly, the best kept local secret here in Carlsbad is going to be the Camp Store. And so this is like an outdoor venue at the Carlsbad State Beach. It's really fun. It's very laid back, great vibes. They have live music every single day of the week in the summertime, and it's just a fun place to hang. Now the downside is you can't really park there unless you're camping, so you kind of have to park about half a mile away in the shopping center over by Albertsons, and you can walk over. Not a big deal, but just keep in mind when you're going over there. So it took a little bit of time, but finally we found some activities, some habits that worked for us. And a lot of that has to do with being outdoors and enjoying the sun that's half blinding me right now. We spent time down in Carlsbad Village and down by the beach, probably the places that we go the most. Even just walking the boardwalk, hanging out on the beach, eating and drinking down here, riding our bikes along the coast. Some e-bikes are a really great activity. We've even started playing beginner's course beach volleyball. So we do everything that we can to maximize our time outdoors, spend some time with our dog, and that's where I think a lot of the value of living in Carlsbad comes from. Of course, we spend a lot of money to live here, and so having the opportunity to spend time outdoors, enjoying the sun, getting that vitamin D is really what it's all about. All right, so I've told you what I love. Let me tell you what I hate. It's just so spread out. I mean, it is. It's not even really that big of a deal on paper. We're talking 10, 15 minutes if you want to get something. You're in the burbs. This is probably just more of a thing of being in the suburbs as opposed to being in Carlsbad in particular, but it just feels like nothing is close. Nothing is super close. 10 to 15 minutes if you want to go just get something quick to eat, if you want to come down to Carlsbad Village, if you want to go to the beach, if you want to go to a shopping center. And over time, that starts to feel a little bit frustrating. And so what I'd recommend, what I think is really important is when you pick a place to live in Carlsbad, figure out what aspects and what actual specific locations in Carlsbad are most important to you. Do you want to live here so you can go to the beach all the time? Well, if you go very far inland in Carlsbad and you're 20 minutes away from the beach, trust me, you're not going to go all the time. You really need to be within 10 to 15 minutes max. What schools, what parks, what recreation activities, what restaurants do you want proximity to, and make sure that you stay somewhat close to them if you want to be utilizing them all the time. So we live about 3 miles from the beach, and so it's just close enough to where we can hop on our electric bikes, we can come down to the beach, we can ride up and down the coast. We come to the beach all the time, whether riding our bikes or driving. You have to plan it out a little bit, but I mean, really, it's obviously 10, 15 minutes is not a crazy amount of time, but it's definitely my biggest gripe. And here's what we've stopped doing altogether, what we're doing that we weren't planning on doing, which is really, we thought we were going to be going to Encinitas all the time. We thought that we were going to be traveling down to Encinitas and hanging out in their downtown areas and going to the beach down there. And we just don't, because we have everything we need here in Carlsbad. We love living here in Carlsbad. We love all that it has to offer. We do go down to Encinitas and we do go up to Oceanside sometimes. It's nice to have them close by, especially when there's something in particular that we want access to, like Tanner's. Best Burgers in San Diego County is now in South Oceanside. So we go up there. We go up there to get some burgers when we're feeling that. When we're feeling like going down into Encinitas and going down to some of the restaurants or the breweries down there or the beaches when family come visit, it's fantastic for that. But it's not something that we do all the time, and we thought we would. Here's the thing. A lot of people think that you need to venture out of North County if you want to do anything fun. And I'm telling you, it's just not the case after living here for a year and a half. And if you got any value out of this video, please do me a favor. This is a brand new channel. I'm trying something new. Like, subscribe, do all the things. Or if you want to be a true rock star, send this video to a friend you think would get some value out of it. And of course, if you're ever looking to buy or sell home here in Carlsbad, I'd be happy to help. Thanks so much for watching. See you on the next one.